Hey everybody, welcome back. Makarov9 here with another hopefully informative video and not too awfully boring. Thanks so much everybody for viewing my videos and subscribing to my channel. I so appreciate it. This is something that I really like to do. It's like the Steve Lee song. I just love guns. You know, I think most of us do. And when I get a chance, I talk to my buddies and even strangers about guns. It's just something, I mean, guys, we talk about guns, fishing, girls, and well, I won't go there any farther. But thanks so much for viewing my videos, subscribing to my channel. Please like, comment, favorite my videos. I love to respond to your comments, and I just really like doing this. Hopefully you like my videos, and I've got a lot more to come and a lot to contribute to my channel. But I did a video on this gun a while back. It's on my channel. This is the German Sport Guns 1911 chambered in .22 long rifle. It's a great platform, great inexpensive gun, well made, something that you can start rimfire competition with right out of the box. It's surprisingly accurate right out of the box. It comes with 3 different front sights that you can easily snap into place that will help you with your your elevation issues. It is made by German Sport Guns, who is an airsoft gun company, basically, and they make .22 long rifle firearms and make really good ones. Most of them are all aluminum frames, like this one, but are of good quality. So I can't say enough good things about them. I've had great luck with this gun. It has run 98% of the time. Very few times has it let me down, and mainly it's related to ammunition. And this gun really isn't that picky, although it is a .22 rimfire, and we know that they're not really all that reliable for self-defense. They are a training tool and a plinking fun gun. So you're going to have issues with dud rounds and all kinds of things like that with .22. But this pistol really, surprisingly, will shoot a lot of different kinds of ammo when even your Walther P22s won't, or some of your other .22s are even pickier. So anyway, watch that video on my channel of this gun, and I do a side-by-side comparison of the Sig Saur 1911 .22 and this one to show you that it's basically the same gun, and I'll talk a little bit more about it. But this video is really not to tell you all about the gun, because you can go watch the video on my channel of that. This is about a new item on the market that I was kind of excited about, and it gives you 4 more rounds in your magazine. It's a 10-round capacity factory magazine. This follower is a direct replacement for your factory follower in your magazine. Gives you 4 extra rounds of .22. More plinking fun. You know what I mean? I mean, you can't go wrong. I'll tell you my experiences with using this follower and having 14 rounds in the magazine when I went to the range the other day. I'll tell you a little bit about that towards the end of the video. I want to show you how to install this in the magazine first. Now, you can pick these up online. I paid $5 each for them, and I probably paid too much because I think, if I remember right, I got an email the other day. They were on sale for $2.95 or something for 7 days. And like most of us, I'm a procrastinator, and I waited till the last second, and they went up to $5. So, you know, que sera, sera. I paid $5 each for them. But let's show you how to do it here. And first of all, okay, there's your optional follower there. You want to take this little detent spring loose on the bottom of your mag plate. Slide that bottom plate out. Hold your finger there, or you're going to lose this little black piece right here. It's going to go flying against the wall, and you'll probably never find it. There's your magazine spring. There's your factory follower. Now, the first thing you notice, there's your +4 follower. You can see that that's quite a bit shorter than your factory follower. Of course, it would need to be because you're putting 4 more rounds in the magazine. So to get the factory follower out, you've got this little pin here, and this little pin is great because it does help you to load the magazines quickly, rolling your thumb down like this and, you know, putting the rounds in from the top. But that is going to be removed, and you are not going to retain this pin with this new follower. Even though there's a hole right there in the new follower, you will not use this pin in that hole, okay? But we need to get that out of here. So reach around the back side here and push on that, just kind of wiggling at the same time, and that little pin will push out from the opposite side. See there? Now do not lose that. If you ever want to reinstall your factory follower, you're going to need that little pin. And there you go. See there? Big difference, huh? Set that aside. This is a very simple procedure. take the +4. You're not going to use that little pin, okay? You just slide it in. Magazine spring. Here's the piece that I was talking about not to lose when you take your magazine spring out. You've got 2 little nipples on the bottom and 1 nipple on the top in the center. That's what you want pointing up, like that, okay? Slide it on the bottom of the magazine, holding it in place. Take your bottom, slide it on, and reset your detent spring. Okay, just like that. Now, it's just that simple. Now, your first 3 or 4 rounds, you can still use this little deal here to kind of help you load it. But after the first 4 rounds or something, you've run out of help. You've got to load it from the top, just like the old-fashioned way. You don't have the little, the little pin like you have on the factory follower. Okay, it's pretty simple, and it does in fact give you 4 more rounds in the magazine for a total of 14, which sounds fun, sounds great. The idea is sound. Now to tell you what experience I had. I took it to the range. I got 3 of these +4 followers. I've got 6 magazines, but chose just to get 3 to see how they perform since they were $5 each. Went to the range right out of the chute. Now keep in mind, I have basically no problems with the gun whatsoever with feeding, ejection, returning the battery, nothing. Okay, this has been almost 100% reliable. I had all kinds of problems with this magazine, and it's because of the follower. First of all, it wouldn't load the rounds into the chamber fully. What would happen is it would load about halfway up into the chamber, and it would be angled like this. And the tip of the bullet would actually be touching the top of the chamber. So all I'd have to do is pull the slide back just slightly, and what would happen is it would take tension off the round, and it would nosedive like that and go right in the chamber. Okay. First of all, that's a problem because in semi-autos you don't want to have to do that all the time. If you're going to do that all the time, you might as well have a single-shot pistol. Okay. It's not cycling like it should. And I think the reason for that is, and I had that problem with all 3 of these followers in these magazines, they were doing that continuously. And I think the problem is, what I suspected when I first installed these, even before I went to the range, was, well, your spring doesn't have as much tension on it now because of that. Naturally, you had a tighter spring, more tension when you had your 10-round follower in. I don't know if this is something they didn't think about when they came up with these. I don't know, and I have not researched it enough. I hope that Wolf Springs might possibly have a heavier magazine spring. If they do, I will be buying some from them. But as far as factory setup goes, the factory spring is not strong enough to compensate for the extra rounds. It's too loose. The magazine is too loose. It's not loading the round into the chamber. It doesn't have enough tension on it. Okay, so keep that in mind if you look at some of these. If you get these little followers, I'm not saying don't get them, because I would recommend them. They're a great concept, but you want to get a stronger recoil spring. I'm sorry, not recoil spring, stronger magazine spring, which is what my plan is to do. Okay, so stronger magazine spring. Go ahead and get the +4 followers. They are fun, and I can see how they would work with a stronger magazine spring and take the factory one out. Okay. Other than that, it's a cool concept. It's relatively inexpensive to gain an extra 4 rounds in your magazine. And like I've told you for a while now, my best experience with .22 long rifle ammunition has been the high velocity, the CCI mini mags, or even these, which is the Aguila, the Mexican ammo, the super maximum hyper velocity. Does really well, but still nothing is going to feed right with this until you get a stronger magazine spring. Okay, so keep that in mind. Hey guys, thanks for checking out the video. Check out my other videos. Like, comment, subscribe, tell others. Thank you so much. I've got other guns to review. I've got picked up a total impulse buy. I bought a Taurus PT-22, little pocket 22 that for my wife. I got a Kel-Tec Sub 2000 40 Smith & Wesson that I'm going to have on my channel here pretty quick. I got a Remington, what was the name of that? Sportmaster? Is it a Sportmaster, I believe, 512, made 1943. Really neat bolt action, tube-fed 22 long rifle. I'll have that on my channel. I also picked up a brand new Remington 887 Nitro Mag shotgun with the waterfowl camo. I want you to take a look at that. That's a great shotgun. And man, I've got some other stuff I haven't even put on my channel yet. Just haven't had a time to do it. So subscribe, tell others, check back. Thanks, guys. I'll catch you later.